Hello, hello. Viewer discretion is advised. This video is for mature audiences only. May contain some dramatic images or graphic images or images of dying people. It's all AI. It's all fictional. It's not real. It's not real death here in this video. So relax. It's a work of art. It's creative. It's a work of art. Relax, 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 and look at this fiery dragon. This is also AI created. It's okay, relax, don't get too upset. Don't think, just follow. Don't think, just follow. Sorry about that if there's any noise. I'm adjusting my microphone a little bit. Don't think, just follow. It's all okay. Everything's okay. Everything's normal. Everything's natural. Don't think about anything here. Don't question. Don't say, why is it this way? Why does it have to be this way? Does it have to be this way? Why is it this way? Why couldn't it be better? Why is it this way? What's wrong with this realm? Oh, it can't be anything wrong. That's negative. That's negative. It's all normal. It's all natural, they say. Everything's happening for a reason. It's all good. God is good. God is awesome. Our God is an awesome God. Right? Well, is your God awesome? What about all the graveyards? What are they for? Are there even enough of them? When you look at the old graveyards and look how many people there are, where did all the people go? Where'd they bury them all? It must be billions that should be dead. Where are all the tombstones, graveyards? But are graveyards normal? I know most people on Earth, the vast majority, accept this as normal and say, well, where are we going to put all the bodies? What are we going to do, Stephen? Where would we put them all if we didn't have graveyards? And then someone like me rocks the apple cart and upsets the whole fucking thing and says, why do we have to die at all? Why is there death? Why does death exist? I ask questions like this. Then most of you don't. You just accept everything here is normal, the way it is. Because you don't question anything. You don't think. Most humans don't think. You can be upset by that, but it's observably true. Most humans do not think. Most go cradle to grave without thinking at all. At all. And what you humans consider thinking is not what I consider thinking. Getting up, oh, I gotta get up and brush my teeth and shower, and I gotta go to work, and I gotta pay my bills. I'm thinking on the job, I'm thinking they train me like a monkey what to do at work every day, and I just repeat the same shit like a robot. I'm thinking. No, I don't think you're thinking at all. I don't assume that at all. It doesn't appear to be thinking at all. You don't even think of where the fuck you are. Where you are and what this place is and how it operates. Why is there death? Well, Stephen, you see, we're in these material bodies and they's don't live forever. They's not immortal. We's mortal beings. We's in the flesh and blood, and God created this, and it says so in the Holy Bible, in the book here. You're not thinking. You're just repeating. That's not the same thing as thinking. Most of you on Earth, the vast majority of you, are not thinkers. You don't question things. You don't say to yourself as a child, why are there graveyards? Why does this exist? Why does this realm exist? Big picture thinking is beyond rare in this realm. It's almost never done. That's what I've noticed my whole life. People don't stop to think and question. And if you do, and you vocalize it, they're going to view you as extremely weird, if not crazy, because you're asking big questions. You're looking at the big picture and saying, what is this place? What is it for? Why does it exist? Why is there such a thing as death? Why do we have to grieve our grandparents, our aunts and uncles, our parents, our siblings, our pets, our babies? It's all normal to you, though, most of you. It's normal. It's chill. Death is just part of life, they tell us. The priest told me that. My teacher told me that. The TV told me that. Hollywood taught me that. Even the government told me that with the death taxes and you gotta get death certificates and do all this when someone dies. It's a whole big process, a legal process. It's normal, Stephen. Everybody knows that. What's wrong with you? It's normal. That's the way you are. Most of you humans, millions and millions, if not billions of you, are the same way. It's all normal to you. You don't question death. You don't question the design of this realm. You don't think. And I'm calling you out, humanity as a whole. I'm standing here calling out all of humanity, saying you don't think as a species or as an umbrella that encompasses many species. Human beings. You might be 20 different species or 200 or 3,000 or 33,000 maybe. I don't know. How about that? But you don't think. And you demonstrate that you don't think. Everything's normal to you. Everything's natural. Death, taxes, being ruled by governments, being programmed in school, being here in general. It's all normal to you. Where else would I be except on Earth? God allows me to breathe. I heard that earlier today on the Talcott show. Truther Cop saying, God allows every breath. What a slave. What a total slave mindset. That this God allows every breath you have. It gives you air or it takes it away. What an absolute fucking slave. The slave-minded beings in this world, the creatures here, are disgusting. They're so weak. And they love being slaves. And I can't help them. And I don't want to help them. And that's where some of you go wrong. You say, oh, you do, Stephen. No, I don't. I don't want to help ones that are like that. And I can't help you, and I can't fix you. And I'm honest enough to admit that to myself and to admit it publicly on video. I can't help most of you in this realm. Because you don't just have a slave mindset. You're emotionally attached to your own slavery, which is sickening to me. You love your chains. You love your Lord, God, Master, Ruler above you, that you say, He allows me to breathe. He allows me. You're some of the biggest slaves, I would wager, to exist anywhere, ever, in this matrix. The most sickening, groveling, sniveling slaves that love to be slaves and love to have evil masters and rulers above you. You love it. You worship and praise. You never think about death in a real way. You might cry for someone that you love that passes away, but that's not thinking. That's grieving. That's all emotion. That's all emotion. In a way, that's biologically programmed into you to do that. You can't help it. But to think about death and ponder, what is it? Why does it exist? Why is there this process of death here where we get heartbroken and grieve for our loved ones and have to watch them suffer and slowly die over sometimes years, months or years, wasting away? And most of you never question that. And in the off chance that you do, once it's kind of over with and a month or 2 or 6 months goes by, you forget about it. You go back to so-called quote unquote normal again. That's what humans do. And then you move on. You get wrapped up in your work and your life. And you forget about those questions you ask. Like, why is there death? If you even got that far. If you got as far as someone like me got as a child. And you're adults. You're 30, 40, 50, 60. And you're just infantile. And it is frustrating. It doesn't make me feel better or superior to you. It makes me want to be away from you. That's what it makes me want to do. It doesn't make me want to be near you. Not just because you're different than me. Differences are fine. I embrace differences, variety, novelty. It's the fact that you're stuck at a certain level and you love this hell realm system that is evil and destructive and full of suffering. Old age shouldn't even be a thing. Aging. Bodies falling apart. Getting crippled as you get older. You accept this as normal and natural. Most of you humans accept all of it. The whole enchilada. The whole fucking thing. The whole system. From waste that our bodies create, and animals, everything here creates waste, to rotting away, to becoming crippled, aged, elderly, bedridden, if you live long enough. It's all normal to you fuckers. All of it. You accept all of it as normal. 10,000 diseases. The diseases that they call are old age. Excuse me. There's even death by natural causes. If someone's heart fails, they'll just say, death by natural causes, what killed them? Old age. They were 95. Their heart finally stopped. That's all considered natural and normal. All of it. All of it in this realm. All of it. By the masses. People dying alone in hospital rooms and in hospices, while awake or in their sleep, or going comatose, getting sepsis and their body just falls apart. Their organs completely fall apart. It's all normal and natural to most of you. The whole design of this realm, all of it, most of you accept all of it. You don't think, you just follow and repeat. And then you get upset by the rare few spirits that do think, that are different from you. You get upset by me and any one or any type of spirit that is like me whatsoever. It upsets you. It upsets most of you. In my family, in other families, with strangers, just the topic of death itself, if somebody has a serious discussion, it upsets you. You're avoiders. You avoid the truth. You're pretenders. You pretend that everything here is natural. You pretend that people seeing spirits and deceased loved ones and Lucifer and seeing creatures and demons and gods and Jesus while they're still alive but dying. It's all natural to you. You'll say that's a natural part of dying. That's one of your favorite words. Some of your favorite human words are natural and normal. It's all natural and normal. And also positive. You'll say be positive. Don't be negative. Don't ask these questions. You'll paint beings like me as negative for questioning the system, for questioning the design, for questioning death and illness and aging and old age and bodies degrading and falling apart and breaking down. I question that. And you don't like it. By you, I mean humanity. The vast majority, 99.99999999999%. You got that? You got that? And I hope this does come across as harsh and aggressive to you. It's like I'm trying to hammer nails through skulls to let some daylight in, trepanning, to get some fucking light in there, to get you to see something. That people fall apart and you call it natural and normal. You're fucked up. You have Stockholm Syndrome, slavery. You defend this whole design, this whole system. The body design, the realm design, suffering, aging, dying, loneliness, misery, ones that are broken, emotionally broken, mentally broken, left alone in a bed to die. By themselves, afraid and lonely. And this is normal to most of you. And I realized this by living a lifetime and paying attention, looking, listening, observing, remembering, using my awareness and paying attention like you don't seem to do, most of you. I've talked with nurses. I've been with dying loved ones in hospitals and in a hospice, watching them die, being there for them, and knowing there's nothing I can do than just emotional support, maybe bringing them a drink, a coffee, or something to eat, or maybe a dessert, a slice of pie, or helping them eat, or helping them. That's little things. That's all I could do. It's designed this way, and most of you fuckers call it natural and normal. Most of you humans that I should just call zombies at this point. I started calling humans zombies in the 1990s. People thought I was nuts back then. Some of my friends would even say, what are you talking about? Zombies? What do you mean by that? They can't fathom a mindless creature. I don't care how you look. I don't care how human you look. There's a grim reaper. That's what you're going to face. Or an angel of death. Or some scary demonic creatures will come to you as you're alive. You're not even dead yet. And they'll be in the hospital room showing themselves to you. Most likely. You'll be seeing these dark figures, shadow figures, grim reapers, demons. Maybe Lucifer, or a being that you think is Lucifer. Or Jesus. Or your dead parents, or your dead grandparents will come to you. It's not really them. They will appear to be them. Many of you, if not most of you, even ones on my channel, will believe it's them. Humans, that's the design of humans. You love to be gullible. You love to be fooled. You hate the truth. You hate to be told and shown truth. You want lies. You prefer lies. You've shown me that over this lifetime. I don't need 100 more lifetimes here to see that. One is enough. One is enough. By 10 or 12 years old, I easily knew this about you, humans. You prefer lies. You prefer corruption. You prefer liars. If given a choice between a child that's speaking the truth and an adult that's lying, you'll take the adult that's lying. It's what humans do. It's what you do. And you've shown me that time and time and time and time again in this lifetime. In personal life, in person, online, on the internet, everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. It's consistent. You prefer lies and liars. You prefer to call everything normal when it's a hideous design built on suffering. And you love it. You praise your God, whatever your God is that you worship. You praise your gods for it. You bury your loved ones and you cry. And then you'll make up stupid stories saying they're with God. They're with Jesus. No, they're not. No, they're not. How about you do some fucking research? Study 500 or 700 or 1,000 NDEs. Be analytical. Use critical thinking, a critical mind, critical analysis. Do something. Use your mind if you have any left, rather than just listening, believing, nodding your head like you're watching a TV show or some shitty, demonic Hollywood movie of programming. That's what most of you love, because you can shut off your mind. You don't have to think. You avoid thinking for a lifetime, most of you humans. I don't care what you say, because I observe what you do. I don't care if you say, no, Stephen, I think. I don't buy it with most of you, because you don't demonstrate it. You say one thing, you do another. It's another thing that's very human of you. That looks like a child's casket. Why do children die and they're buried when they're 2, 3, 4 years old, 5 years old? Sometimes they're newborns, and you're burying your newborns. You're buying caskets for your babies, and you still think it's normal. You'll just say, oh, God wanted my child back. God wanted so-and-so. God wanted Jane or Joey more than I wanted them. They had to have them back again right away in the first 3 days of life, or the first 3 months. There's your 33, 3 days or 3 months. Another casket. Make them ornate, put designs all over them, dress up death, and dress up for death out of respect, wear a suit. But don't question death itself or the design of the system. That's what humans don't do. You're good at avoidance and pretending. Pretending to be thinkers. You don't have me fooled. Most of you on earth are not thinkers. Some of you, I've even had this conversation with people to the point that they said that they didn't think they had they didn't believe that they had an original thought in their whole life, that it was all copycatting, mimicry. And I notice this about people. Many of you do that your whole life. You copy, you steal, you mimic, you follow, you parrot, you repeat. That's all you do. Cradle to grave. You're followers, you're not thinkers. Followers. The band 9 Inch Nails is said to have gotten the band name from the nails that they supposedly drove into Jesus, that they were 9-inch long Roman nails, plus NIN, makes for a good logo. NIN, 9 Inch Nails. Is that true or not? I don't know. I can't verify it. Can't verify it. But I wish I could drive nails metaphorically in a spiritual way through your skulls to get some light in. Because you're in the dark of ignorance, most of humanity. Now, I know I can't do that. Not just metaphorically. I can't do that at all. I can't reach you, most of you. You don't want to be reached. You don't want to think. You don't want someone to provoke you to think or spark thought. You don't want to be provoked to think, thought-provoking. I enjoy geniuses, the rare ones, the rare geniuses throughout history in this realm. I don't get jealous. I don't get envious. I celebrate geniuses. I learn from them. I study them. I enjoy reading their works and listening to their music. Most of you don't on Earth. I notice that about humans. You prefer to get jealous and envious and covetous and angry and spiteful and vengeful. You're demon-tards and zombies. You will grieve and then you will forget. You don't even say to yourself, why does death exist? Why does aging exist? Why do 10,000 diseases exist? What the fuck is this place? What is this place? Why am I here? Why does this place even exist? Does this place deserve to exist? I have thousands of questions. I've asked, I would wager I've asked at least hundreds, if not thousands of questions that the vast majority of human beings on Earth have never asked in their own minds or openly. Ever. Ever. Millions and millions of you. You walk around like zombies. You walk around like creatures, like slaves, mental slaves, spiritual slaves, demon-tards, zombies. Mindless zombies. With no critical minds, no spiritual eyes, no questions. No real, true, deep questions. No spiritual questions. No metaphysical questions. No esoteric seeking. I can write songs about a black sun. That doesn't make people wonder. Most things I do doesn't reach anyone. And that is frustrating for a spirit like me. For a curious spirit that also loves to share and to help and to try to heal and teach. This realm is a hell because I can't heal you or help you. My personality type is that of the dreamer, the healer. I'm highly intuitive. I feel deeply. But I don't just go by feeling. I do something different. I do something unusual, peculiar, abnormal, you might even say, in this realm. I use my mind. I use my critical mind. All true thought is critical. Critical thinking. Critical thinking. Now, critical has gotten a bad name. Oh, you're critical. You're so critical. You criticize. You're critical. You're negative. They'll associate being critical-minded or doing a critical analysis of something. You're negative. You're negative. You're disagreeable. You're this. You're that. Well, that is part of being a thinker. It's not just nodding your head up and down, being a yes man or a yes woman, and mindlessly following the crowd, the herd. You have to be critical in order to be a thinker and to be your own being and have one's own views. That's what I'm trying to help people to do. Isn't that strange? In a realm, a selfish, greedy realm such as this, to try to help others and help them see more, think more, understand more, comprehend more, have a bigger picture view rather than a tiny tunnel vision view, or looking at blades of grass under a fucking microscope and you don't see the forest and the trees and the mountains because you're looking at every little blade of grass under a fucking microscope. You'll never find your way out of here that way. Never. And I'm trying to show you that. Big picture thinking, panoramic view, widescreen view is what you need to do. You need to pull back and take a look at the big picture, at the realm itself, at the design itself, at the design of the bodies, death, the design of nature, life eating life, the diseases, the earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, blizzards, firestorms, volcanic eruptions, on and on and on, lightning striking and killing people. All of it. Take a bigger picture view. Question where you are, what this place is. Why does it exist? Should it even exist at all? Start thinking that way, and you'll see what I'm speaking about a lot more. Start thinking bigger, big picture.